street. Leather boots tapping a rebel beat. Chrome tail Cadillacs will slow through town. Radio humming that old school sound. Turn it up louder, let the speakers shake. Rock and roll thunder running through the state. Golden old records never fade away, still setting our restless souls ablaze. A waitress dancing with a coffee tray. Dreamers burning through another payday. Vinyl spinning like a roulette wheel. Every heartbeat teaching us to feel. Whoa, sing it to the moon tonight. Under dollar signs and city lights. Best of the 50s living in our veins. Retro hearts like a runaway train. The boys in denim chasing summer skies. Girls with fire painted in their eyes. Street lights glowing like a movie scene. Living loud inside a teenage dream. Turn it up louder, let the speakers shake. Rock and roll thunder running through the state. Golden old records never fade away, still setting our restless souls ablaze. Smoke and laughter floating through the bar. Young hearts racing like runaway cars. No one cared where tomorrow would go. We had the rhythm and the afterglow. Whoa, sing it to the moon tonight. Under dollar signs and city lights. Best of the 50s living in our veins. Retro hearts riding runaway trains. Guitar beside the tracks. Broken strings and cigarettes in packs. Said, this town's too small for dreams this wild, but freedom always lived inside his smile. Turn it up louder, let the speakers shake. Rock and roll thunder running through the state. Golden old records never fade away, still setting our restless souls ablaze. Mary wore a red dress soaked in rain. Danced barefoot while the jukebox played. Every spin erased another scar. Like music turned pain into shooting stars. Whoa, sing it to the moon tonight. Under dollar signs and city lights. Best of the 50s living in our veins. Retro hearts riding runaway trains. Checkerboard hall, couple swaying close against the wall. Old men laughing, snapping to the beat. Young blood marching with electric feet. Turn it up louder, let the whole world hear. Rock and roll spirit still survives the years. From black and white dreams to neon skies. The old school fire never really dies. Neon signs were burning bright on a Saturday night parade. Leather boots on dusty floors where the old jukebox played. Cherry red Cadillac parked beside the diner light. We were kids with restless hearts racing through the summer night. Hey, turn it louder, let the vinyl crack and roll. Shake the walls and wake the ghosts living in our souls. From the backseat kisses to the midnight radio. We were born for rock and roll, never meant to take it slow. Johnny had a silver gripch hanging low against his side. Lucy wore a polka dot dress with rebellion in her eyes. Quarter in the jukebox spun like a rocket to the moon. Every chord was wild and loud, dancing in the summer rain. Oh, hear the engine roar again, dust and fire riding through the wind. Those 50s echoes never fade away. Rock and roll forever stays. Street lamps flickered gold and blue, every heartbeat felt brand new. Radio humming those old guitar cries, freedom shining in our eyes. Downtown lovers on a rooftop high, watching silver airplanes cross the sky. Cigarette sparks in the cool night air, broken kings without a care. Every alley had a story to tell, sweet paradise mixed with rebel hell. We chase tomorrow with restless souls, trying to fill those empty holes. Old motel signs buzzing red, dreams alive inside our heads. The highway calling like an old friend song, telling us where we belong. And the moon kept shining on the chrome like it knew we'd never stay at home. Every scar became a melody, every road became our destiny. Hidden in our worn-out jeans with 6 steel strings and a runaway tune. We danced beneath the reckless moon. Cars, but I still hear those old guitars. In every diner, every crowded bar, the spirit lives in who we are. The jukebox spins, the crowd sings loud, ghosts of dreamers in the smoky crowd. And somewhere deep in the midnight air, that old time magic's still right there. So raise your hands for the runaway kids, for every promise we almost missed, for every highway, every late night flame. Shake the night, golden memories burning bright like a thunder roll across the stars. Living free is who we are. Saturday lights on a neon street, leather boots tapping to a backbeat heat. Cherry red Chevy by the diner sign, radio humming like a spark in time. Turn it up loud, let the vinyl roll. Shake these walls with that rock and roll. From the midnight dance to the break of dawn, these old school fire songs carry on. Johnny spun quarters on the old jukebox, girls in blue dresses, boys with slicked up locks. Smoke from the grill and a summer breeze, freedom rolled in with the melody. Oh, hear the electric soul, golden days in a retro glow. We were wild, young, and unstoppable, singing through the static of rock and roll. We were kings with nowhere to go, laughing loud while the records glowed. Every heartbeat hit like a snare drum crash, living too fast for the future to catch. Turn it up loud, let the vinyl roll. Shake these walls with that rock and roll. From the midnight dance to the break of dawn, these old school fire songs carry on. Down by the boardwalk under carnival skies, broken hearts hid behind laughing eyes. Marlene kissed me near the Ferris wheel light, said don't grow old before your time tonight. Oh, hear the electric soul, golden days in a retro glow. We were wild, young, and unstoppable, singing through the static of rock and roll. Oh, saxophone cried through the ocean air, dreamers and drifters were everywhere. One cheap cigarette and a pocket of hope, learning how to dance on a tightrope road. Turn it up loud, let the whole world know, nothing burns brighter than rock and roll. Through broken roads and the passing years, it turns our pain into gasoline cheers. The city kept spinning its restless tune, teenage rebels chasing the moon. Every guitar string cut through the dark like lightning, drawing names on our hearts. Oh, let the amplifier scream, carry us back to the rebel dream. Saturday night on a neon street, leather boots tapping to a backbeat heat. Chrome tail Cadillac rolling slow, radio burning with a midnight show. Turn it louder, let the speakers shake. We were born for the nights we make. Golden records burning bright and strong, living forever in a rock and roll song. Vinyl spinning in a smoky bar, dreamers singing underneath the stars. Red dress dancing like a wildfire glow, everybody losing all control. Raise your hands to the retro flame, every heartbeat calling out your name. From the jukebox soul to the radio dawn, the spirit of the 50s still rolls on. Street lights flicker like an old movie scene, young hearts running where the night feels free. Every guitar crying through the summer air, like rebellion hanging everywhere. Turn it louder, let the speakers shake. We were born for the nights we make. Golden records burning bright and strong, living forever in a rock and roll song. Blue jean rebels by the diner light, laughing loud till the morning white. Cherry cola kisses on the hood of a car, dreaming big with a cheap guitar. Raise your hands to the retro flame, every heartbeat calling out your name. From the jukebox soul to the radio dawn, the spirit of the 50s still rolls on. Every corner had a different sound, drums and engines rumbling through the town. Young love written in graffiti skies, freedom glowing in the restless eyes. Turn it louder, let the speakers shake. We were born for the nights we make. Golden records burning bright and strong, living forever in a rock and roll song. The waitress humming an old refrain, like thunder dancing in the summer rain. Nobody cared where the road would bend, every stranger felt like a friend. Raise your hands to the retro flame, every heartbeat calling out your name. From the jukebox soul to the radio dawn, the spirit of the 50s still rolls on. Hear the echo from another time, rusty motel signs and electric lines. A rebel prayer in a six-string cry, like thunder rolling across the sky. Turn it louder, let the whole world hear all the memories we still hold near. From the first guitar to the break of dawn, rock and roll forever carries on. We keep chasing that runaway sound, where the lost and lonely all get found. One more chorus, one more ride tonight, keeping old school legends alive. Raise your voice to the retro sky, let the rhythm make your spirit fly. Through the decades shining like the sun, the best old songs will never be done. Now the city changes every day, but the old songs never fade away. Still a spark in every open road, still a fire in the souls they hold. Oh, hear the amplifiers call. Oh, we were made to stand tall. In every record, every soul, every song, the heart of rock keeps rolling on. Kids today with their headphones on still feel magic in those timeless songs. Little Richard's spirit in the air, Elvis shadows moving every wrong. boots tapping to a runaway beat. Chrome wheels shining under radio skies. Young hearts burning with rebellion in their eyes. Hey, hey, let the vinyl spin around. Turn the speakers up and shake this town. From the backseat love to the boulevard lights, we were made for these endless nights. There's a jukebox humming like a freight train song. Every broken dream says keep moving on. Cherry red lipstick and a denim jean smile. We were kings of the highway for a little while. Oh, hear the old school engine roar, like the legends knocking at the door. With a heartbeat loud as a crashing drum. The golden age of rock will never be done. The city lights danced on the pouring rain. Every guitar cry washed away the pain. We didn't know tomorrow, didn't need a plan. Just a six-string thunder and a restless band. Johnny worked the garage on the edge of town. Hands full of grease, but he never looked down. He dreamed of stages and 1,000 cheers through cigarette smoke and teenage years. Lucy sang harmony beneath the moon. Her voice could stop a crowded room. She wore silver stars in her tangled hair, like she carried every wild dream there. Saturday nights by the Riverside Bend, we swore these songs would never end. Every chord hit hard like a rebel prayer. Freedom lived in the midnight air. The cops drove by, but we stayed alive, laughing like survivors in a 55. Every scar and story carved in chrome. The road became the only home. Hey, hey, let the vinyl spin around. Turn the speakers up and shake this town. From the backseat love to the boulevard lights, we were made for these endless nights. Oh, hear the old school engine roar, like the legends knocking at the door. With a heartbeat loud as a crashing drum. The golden age of rock will never be done. The world kept changing, rolling fast away, but those old melodies still remain in dusty records and roadside bars, in broken hearts and electric guitars. Now the years roll by like a fading train, but that rhythm still runs through my veins. Every lonely mile, every crowded show keeps the fire of the old days glowing. So raise your hands to the sky tonight, to the rebel kids chasing neon light, to every singer trying to be heard, and every dream hidden in the chords. The jukebox heroes never really die. They live forever when the amplifiers cry. From the first slow dance to the final song, rock and roll is where we belong. Hey, hey, let the whole world sing. Feel the thunder that the old days bring. From the spinning wheels to the radio sound, rock and roll keeps coming around. Sound, rock and roll keeps coming around. Oh, let the electric echoes fly like a firework exploding in the sky. With a heartbeat loud as a runaway train, rock and roll will always remain. the dashboard, radio alive. Chrome wheels humming like a midnight train. Every heartbeat dancing in the summer rain. Hey, turn it up, let the vinyl spin. Shake the dust off your soul again. From the backseat haunts to the smoky bars, we were born to ride beneath those stars. There was a diner by the corner with a crackling sign, jukebox playing records from another time. Girls in polka dots, boys with slick back hair, laughing like the whole wide world didn't care. Oh, the night was wild and free, like a rebel song in sweet harmony. Raise your hands, let the old times roll. Rock and roll thunder in a restless soul. We were chasing little sparks in a runaway town. Dreams too loud to ever slow down. Every guitar riff felt like freedom's call. Young enough to think we could outrun it all. Hey, turn it up, let the speakers shake. Feel the earth move every chance we take. With the moonlight glow and the engine sparks, we were runaway kids with electric hearts. Saturday fever in a velvet haze. Street lights flickering through the gasoline blaze. Johnny played guitar with a cigarette grin. Said life moves fast, better dive right in. Oh, hear the whole crowd sing like a firework night in the early spring. Raise your voice till the rafters roll. Rock and roll rhythm never gets Mary wore a red dress torn at the seam, danced like she was living inside a dream. Every step she took lit up the floor like the records our parents danced to before. Hey, turn it up till the whole world knows. Feel that fire rushing through your bones. From the golden years to these modern nights, rock and roll still keeps the dream alive. The city kept humming like a restless machine, but inside that club we were 17. No kings, no chains, no clocks on the wall, just the sound of freedom echoing through it all. Oh, let the memories fly like a Cadillac rolling through the July sky. Raise your heart, let the good times roll. Forever young in a rock and roll soul. Neon lights on a midnight street, leather boots and a backbeat heat. Radio buzzing through the dashboard glow. Everybody chasing where the wild winds blow. Turn it up, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust from your restless soul. From the diner lights to the railroad line, we were dancing through the sands of time. Chrome tail fins under summer skies, young hearts burning like fireflies. Jukebox shaking in a smoky bar, dreamers singing loud with their old guitars. Oh, hear the vinyl spin, feel the rebel rhythm underneath your skin. Best 50s rock and roll alive tonight, keeping broken hearts shining bright. We were kings with a pocket of change, running from the world that tried to make us tame. Laughing loud while the records play, living forever in a cheap arcade. Turn it up, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust from your restless soul. From the diner lights to the railroad line, we were dancing through the sands of time. Loose wave shadows moving across the floor. Every heartbeat screaming out for more. Sweet Marie in a polka dot dress, spinning like a storm in a red sunset. Oh, hear the vinyl spin. Feel the rebel rhythm underneath your skin. Best 50s rock and roll alive tonight, keeping broken hearts shining bright. Old Cadillac parked beside the lake. Two young lovers with dreams to make. Moonlight painted silver on the hood. We swore forever there like rebels would. Turn it up, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust from your restless soul. From the diner lights to the railroad line, we were dancing through the sands of time. City cops with their flashing eyes couldn't catch the thunder in our lives. We were sparks in a gasoline world, wild boys and dangerous girls. Oh, hear the vinyl spin. Feel the rebel rhythm underneath your skin. Best 50s rock and roll alive tonight, keeping broken hearts shining bright. And the years may fade like photographs, but the echoes never really pass. Moonlight court still rattles every door, like thunder crashing there, like dance hall floor. Turn it up, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust from your restless soul. From the diner lights to the railroad line, we were dancing through the sands of time. We still hear those engines cry, like freedom roaring through the night. A million memories wrapped in sound. That golden age still shakes this town. Oh, hear the vinyl spin. Feel the rebel rhythm underneath your skin. Best 50s rock and roll alive tonight, keeping broken hearts shining bright. Now the jukebox glows in a corner booth, still singing songs about reckless youth. Gray-haired dreamers tapping their shoes, remembering nights they could never lose. Turn it up, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust from your restless soul. From the diner lights to the railroad line, we were dancing through the sands of time. Teenage ghosts in the melody, living forever in harmony. Every record spinning like a flame, different faces but the heart's the same. Oh, let the guitar scream like a runaway train through an endless dream. Best 50s rock and roll alive to know, keeping our fire burning bright. Amazing little kings, and broke a story to shining bright. Summer rain, But inside this little bar, we're young again. Oh, the rhythm never grows old. Golden voices wrapped in vinyl gold. Raise your hands, let the memories rise. Rock and roll forever, never dies. The drummer keeps a heartbeat loud enough to fly. The piano's running wild like sparks across the sky. Every lonely soul came searching for a sound and found salvation when the needle spun around. Turn it up louder, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust loose from a tired soul. From the backseat dreams to the boulevard lights, we were born for these electric nights. Jimmy worked the factory from dawn till evening gray, saving every dollar just to blow it all away. Saturday rebellion in a denim jacket black, with a cigarette grin and a record in his pack. Oh, the rhythm never grows old. Golden voices wrapped in vinyl gold. Raise your hands, let the memories rise. Rock and roll forever, never dies. Mary ran away from a cold and silent town, traded all her worries for a glitter-covered crown, dancing on the tabletops beneath the smoky haze, trying to outrun all the ghosts of yesterday. Turn it up louder, let the old songs roll. Shake the dust loose from a tired soul. From the backseat dreams to the boulevard lights, we were born for these electric nights. The guitar cried freedom through a broken amplifier, like a runaway train racing through a field of fire. Every chord was thunder, every chorus was alive, like the whole damn world was finally revived. Oh, the rhythm never grows old. Golden voices wrapped in vinyl gold. Raise your hands, let the memories rise. Rock and roll forever, never die. Chrome wheels spinning under neon skies, leather boots dancing while the radio cries. Streetlights flicker like a black and white dream. Friday night rebels chasing gasoline steam. Turn it up loud, let the records roll. Shake the night with that rock and roll soul. From the backstreet bars to the old motel signs, we were stars in the glow of those golden times. There's a diner glowing on the edge of town. Milkshake hearts and guitars turn loud. A jukebox shaking every dusty wall, like the summer never planned to fall. Raise your hands to the midnight flame. Every old song still remembers your name. Ride forever where the wild winds blow, living fast in a retro radio show. Neon signs were buzzing loud on a midnight avenue. Leather boots on cracked up floors, hearts beating out of tune. A Cadillac rolled slowly past the diner by the tracks. Chrome reflections in the rain, no thought of turning back. Oh, spin it louder, let the vinyl burn. Golden wheel wolves and wild ones taking every turn. Raise your hands to the moonlit sky. And roll forever, never says goodbye. Jenny wore a an old downtown street. Leather shoes tapping to a backbeat heat. Neon lights flicker like a runaway dream. Chrome tail Cadillac shining silver clean. Hey, turn the radio loud tonight. We're burning like a meteor light. Golden record spinning round and round. Lost souls finally getting found. There's a jukebox singing by the corner bar. Young hearts racing underneath the stars. Smoke in the air and a rebel grin. That old six string's about to begin. Oh, hear the crowd all scream. Living inside a black and white dream. From the diner glow to the old marquee. Rock and roll forever set us free. A girl in red with vinyl gloves on laughs like thunder through a midnight song. She says, boy, don't waste your life standing still. So we danced uphill against the world's will. Hey, turn the radio loud tonight. We're burning like a meteor light. Golden record spinning round and round. Lost souls finally getting found. The drummer cracked like a lightning train. The whole town shaking in a summer rain. Every note felt wild and free.